The writings of the Apostle Paul are central witnesses both to the faith of Christianity and to the earliest history of that movement. Historically, 1 Thessalonians is likely the earliest document by a follower of Jesus that we have in complete form. Among biblical writers, Paul authored more individual books than any other. His letters give outstanding evidence of the structures, beliefs, and challenges faced by the first Christians and their spiritual leaders, as this apostle and others took the gospel from Judea and Syria to Europe. Theologically, Paul's letters are of a special value. Traditional Christianity holds these letters to be inspired by God to shape the faith and life of believers in Paul's day and ever since. Indeed, Paul's writings were recognized as authoritative quite early in the Church. In about 95 CE, likely only about 30 years after Paul's death, Clement of Rome wrote to the church in Corinth, "Take up the epistle of the blessed Paul the Apostle." In about 110, Ignatius of Antioch praised him as Paul the Sanctified, approved, most worthy of blessing, in whose footsteps I hope to be found when I attain to God. Ephesians chapter 12, verse 2. The powerful preacher John Chrysostom, circa 347 to 407, had a particularly fervent devotion to Paul. I love all the saints, but most especially the blessed Paul, the vessel of election, the heavenly trumpet, the friend of Christ the bridegroom. Paul's acclaim is owed to his teachings, which are attested for us in his letters, as well as to his exemplary imitation of Christ. Gregory of Nyssa wrote of Paul, "More accurately than all others, he ascertained who Christ is and showed through his deeds what sort of person one who bears his name should be. So manifestly did he imitate him, that he showed the Lord figured in himself, through imitating him most precisely, the image of his own soul having been changed into its prototype, so that it no longer seemed to be Paul living and speaking, but Christ himself living in him."